Hi, this is Robert Hensley at robertsdjembelessons.com, and this is the lesson on tempo. Tempo means speed of a rhythm, basically. And when I'm listening and responding to the needs of the group, one of the prime things I can do is change the tempo of what's happening. I discussed it at the end of the last lesson. And one of the ways I'll do that, there's a couple of ways they'll do it in African music. They'll use an échauffement, heating up. And my sweetheart speaks French, and I always fail to pronounce that in a way that she enjoys it, that she thinks is good. So I'll just go back to the Americanized version, échauffement. And that basically goes like this. If it's an African that's leading your group, or if your lead drummers are trained in African music, this is what they'll know to respond to. This is one of the signals to heat up a rhythm, that we're going to speed it up. So if I'm playing Jansa, okay, the passport rhythm, I'll then start signal everyone if it's time. I'm watching the dancers and it's time for that to happen. Here's how I'll do it. All right. Each repetition, I sped it up a little bit. And the other drummers, depending on how experienced they are, they can follow that or not. But at the end, you give a strong rhythm for them to follow the new place. Changing the tempo is one of the ways that we can respond to the needs of the dance floor and keep the energy high and keep the booty shaking, all right? And another way to change tempo, I just do this among my little group because it's easy, it's fun, and they get it. It happened real fast that we all understood each other. And I just go, whoop, like this. You use and develop any of your own signals that you want to create. That's just mine. That's not anything I've heard or learned anywhere. That's just what has popped up and has become practical in our group because we all know it now. Changing the tempo down can sometimes be a little harder. When the drummers are all active and energetic, it's sometimes harder to get their attention. So I might take a moment. If I'm noticing that the group of dancers is starting to wane in their energy, and there's a whole number of signals that we can kind of watch for, and you'll develop your own knowledge about what's happening in the dance floor. I'll just make a certain effort to get in touch with them, to get a visual line of sight open, to get their attention. I'll wave, I'll get their attention with the drum, I'll do something. And so that before I try to make the change, just like with the échauffement, heating things up, I've never seen one used in the other direction, I need to get their attention somehow. So to change the tempo down, what I will often do is get their attention and then just go to the heartbeat at the pace we're already at and then slow it down. They can hear it, they can see it, and they can follow it if they're watching. And so it might go like this. That's one way in which I've used effectively to bring the tempo down. Tempo has been probably the best way for me to respond and keep in control, or keep owning, stay master of the sound space, so that we're in synchrony for the dancers. Synchrony among the drummers is one of the most important lessons that we'll learn next. But keeping together in the tempo, raising the tempo, lowering the tempo, profoundly effective and important for motivating dancers to shake it. All right, Robert Hensley at robertsdjembelessons.com.